Teen Institute, I didn't know what to expect.
You're exposed to all these people who don't judge you.
TI is a 4-day experience where you get taken into a completely different world.
In 4 days, you make lifelong friends.
Postal system here. Please give lots, give love, and give often.
People get there Thursday, people are walking around, they're looking at people as if, I don't know you, I'm going to stay with my group from my school. Friday they're kind of feeling it out, as in, what is this place? Maybe I like it. By Friday night and into Saturday, they've realized they like it. This is a cool place to be. And then by Sunday it hits them that I just probably had the best weekend of my entire life.
Good job to do it all!
TI spices it up a little bit, you know, they make the information fun.
During TI, you do so many different activities that you get to learn how to like trust people.
You know what? You know what?
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here.
And you know what else?
And you know what else?
I'm glad I'm here too.
I'm glad I'm here too.
Step out of those comfort zones that you typically wouldn't.
1, 2, 3, again.
And throughout the weekend, they're realizing that the only thing that's expected of them is to have fun and be themselves.
The next sound is Ubuntu, okay?
Through the creation of that atmosphere, they really are able to blossom.
Okay, you're going to turn to your neighbor and slap 10 on the...
Left.
On the what? Somebody said it. On the Ubuntu, not on the left. And we're going to slowly move towards the center like this evolving mass.
We literally had stuff planned out from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed. We were so happy.
Slap 10.
We'd stand in a circle and do these random hand motions and say Ubuntu. It was so much fun.
The essence of Ubuntu. I am because you are.
You're jam-packed with information, but at the same time you're having so much fun while you're doing it. You're there with the new friends that you're making, and you're up moving around, doing activities, doing little workshops that the whole time it doesn't feel like you're just being lectured at. It's a completely different way of learning.
This side is longer than that side, obviously. So you'd have to have more weight on that side than on that one.
Yeah. Good thinking, Jack.
They've never been provided an opportunity before to be able to have that kind of experience where it's safe and they can try and nobody's going to laugh.
Let's go, Justin. You gotta put your intestines
Over the past several years, I've had the opportunity to see several powerful speakers, usually speakers from the community, extended community, if you will.
No man stepping out of his car. Bam!
Themselves maybe having suffered hardships.
I wanted to be a football player, not a drug addict.
Sometimes it does get a little bit heavy.
This whole program is a lot about, drug prevention and stuff, and a lot of our skits had to do with that. And you can learn all about it. You can even have friends that, do drugs. I live in an apartment building kind of that has 4 different apartments. I live downstairs, and the next door neighbors of mine are some young girls, 19 years old. I walked into her apartment, and it was like something out of a movie, drug paraphernalia everywhere. And this 19-year-old girl was overdosing on heroin. All the girls were so drugged out, they didn't know what to do. So I immediately called 911. The firemen came and I saw them pump oxygen. Her face went from purple to normal skin color. And the guy said that, 5 minutes later she would have been dead.
No words can explain it. It's the feeling that you get.
My dad left me.
People are opening up.
And this is the only thing he ever gave me. It kind of reminds me that, no matter how cruel somebody is, there's always some nice part about it.
It supports kids who don't want to get involved in the party scene and drink. And sometimes it supports kids who are on the fence, and that's really important too.
Teen Institute isn't just for those good kids who've made all the right choices by staying away from drugs and alcohol. It's also for those kids who've maybe made some choices that they're okay with or that they want to change. And Teen Institute offers that environment for them to learn how to.
Throughout the whole weekend we have a lot of fun, but sometimes at dinner it gets a little crazy. TI from beginning to end is an amazing experience. But I also met lifelong friends who will be with me forever and who have this experience to share with me. TI is something I could never forget.
When we're welcoming the newcomers off the bus, more often than not, they look like deer in the headlights. But then they just realize that we're a bunch of wild and crazy kids having fun, because we all know that TI is not a chore. This is something we love to do. This is something we live for.
I decided to become a Victoria's Secret model. I'm an angel. I'm just kidding. Plus, I found them.
The best thing they ever did when they were in high school was to go to Teen Institute for that 4-day weekend. Had the most impact on them than anything else.
TI 2007!
Yeah!
In this bag, there's confetti to help you celebrate the joys of life. Bubble gum to remind you to always stick with it and you can accomplish anything. A happy face. Smiling not only increases your face value, it's contagious. And a paper clip to help you hold it all together. And a shape to thank you for helping shape the future.
I believe that Teen Institute is imperative, is critical. I believe it will help kids save lives. It would help somebody save their own life, maybe somebody else's life, and make lifelong healthy choices, a lifestyle choice.
Basically, I wish that every person who went through high school had to go through TI. Just so that when they went back to high school, they realized it didn't have to be the way it was before.
First and foremost, TI offers teens an opportunity to be somewhere where they can be themselves and where they can meet other teens who are being themselves. I think so often in high school, students are forced to, fit into this group or fit into that group. So they're intimidated. You also don't really get to meet other people. You get to meet a shadow of who they are. So Teen Institute creates a space where there's no judgment.
We trained and we had to parade around the room. It sounds kind of silly, but it just builds such a cohesiveness and such a bond with the kids.
But holding on so tight.